Hello, everybody. Please let us know that you're here and comment in the chat. We would love it if you would harass us as much as you possibly can because we want to know what you're saying to us. And I just forgot to have that on mute. And so we are having a good time. All right. So I am here with the one and only Mandy Summers and her book, WART the Wizard, which looks like a lot of fun. Say hi to everybody,
you.
Mandy.
Like what? Hey y'all, it's Mandy. So yeah, Work the Wizard, my book. It is now in demand on Indiegogo. So yeah.
Yeah. In demand. That means it got funded and
It did.
and that is a beautiful thing. It got funded well. It looks like you surpassed your goal in the time frame and you just keep stacking it on. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you're not backing her book, you're going to want to tonight. There, just heads up, there is a link already in the description. I don't know if I can post links from StreamYard, but there is a link in the description. And I need to figure out this whole mod thing and stuff. You know what I mean? We did when I was doing YouTube before, we didn't have live streaming. It wasn't.
Gotcha.
So like it's a fairly new animal to me. What's up, Peter Gilmore?
Hey, Pete.
So good to see you, Peter. How you doing?
Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, fancy that we would get Peter to come in, you know.
I know. I would have never guessed.
Never guessed. Now
yes. Yeah, it's really fun. You know, we do the 22 questions where we bring on creators and, you know, people and just ask them 22 random goofy questions. And we do that every Thursday. And then every Tuesday night, we do the WTF is all this stuff where, you know, each of us go and spend $10, £10 for him and $10 for me at a crappy like dollar store. And then we come and basically we just show each other what we bought and play with it and break our new toys. So it's really fun.
I saw the Halloween one when you guys did that. That one cracked me up. I'm sorry, the little dancing ghost bobblehead thingy, whatever that was.
I know. Actually, the particular bobblehead, I don't know if you have seen my ash can by John Hayes and then the Necromancer.
I have.
He saw that in the store, and that little bobblehead looked just like Dan the Necromancer. So he got him one to play with, and then he got me an extra one that at some point he'll give it to me. But yeah, it looks, John did an amazing job on that. He's crazy talented.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into some of the background of the book for the few people that have not heard this yet. So what inspired Mandy to do Wart the Wizard?
Okay, so when my little girl was young, you know, I would read her books every night. Usually it was more than one because she wouldn't just stop at like the first story. She'd read me and it would just go on and on. Well, eventually one night she was just on my last nerve, to be honest. And she was like, read me another story. And I named about 8 or 9 books that she had. And she was like, I don't want that one. I don't want. And I was like, okay, no, you're laying down now. And I'll just make something up. And yeah, from that, it became an every night thing. And I just basically, you know, took everything I loved when I was a kid. And over time, built an entire world kind of, you know, around some of the stuff that I loved when I was a kid. Because, and I ended up writing a comic book. I used to have a notebook that every night I would write like any new character just so I could remember the next night because it got so repetitive of me doing this with her. So, yeah, when I was like, you know what? I love comic books. I don't like what the new ones look like. I stumbled upon Comicsgate and I was like, you know what? I want to be a part of this. This is freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna make Wart a book. So yeah, that's kind of how it came up. I read it at Comicsgate and I was like, you know, I want to contribute any way I can to this movement. So yeah.
And you're doing it all yourself. You're doing the art
Yes,
and the writing and everything.
everything. Yes,
Excellent. You're getting. I noticed that you transitioned to digital and
I
improved your
did.
skills dramatically overnight.
My God, my God. Everybody was telling me, and Peter especially was on me about like, why are you not doing digital? Why are you not doing digital? When you mess up, because like I was saying, when I would be inking something, I mean, like I didn't want anybody, like the kids come running by me, and I'm like, oh, like don't touch me, don't touch, because I was afraid they'd bump me, and because once you're inking, you mess it up, it can really cause some issues. So yeah, he's like, well, when you go digital, you just hit a backspace and it'll, hit the button, it'll fix it, take it away and you can start over. And I was like, yeah. So yeah, I went and got that, and now it's kind of taken away a lot of the pressure of messing up. Like I'm not like adding that extra pressure of, oh God, please don't mess this up. I'm just able to like relax and have fun with it because it's nothing. It's a click of a button to fix it. So yeah, I can practice more. I can, improve.
Excellent. Well, I definitely noticed a difference right away. I
Well,
mean,
thank
it was
you.
like overnight. It was like, wow. I was like, what did she do? Take like 30 classes in an hour? What the hell happened?
Yes, well, I took I took the peak classes. So, because yeah, he was like, okay, now you need to hold the pen down a little bit harder, and no, you need to. So yeah, he kind of gave me a little
Oh, so
tutorial, and
you got a Peter Gilmore crash course.
I did, and now I send him my pages, and I'm like, so what do you think? And he's like, oh no, your lighting's bad. Here, fix this. You've done this and this and this and this, and he does it this like really, really like harsh British way. It's really cute. But yeah, he's like, fix this, and I'm like, oh crap. All right, I'll fix it. So then I go back and then I send it back and get his approval. And then he's like, yeah, you did good. So yeah,
Sweet. So, okay, so it started off as a bedtime story,
it
and
did.
then the art was has improved via digital.
Yes.
So tell us about the story itself. What is this? What happens in this book?
Okay. So I don't know if you are familiar. Did you ever play like King's Quest and Leisure Suit Larry and some of those games when you were a kid?
I don't even know what those games are. I played D&D when I was a kid. So.
Okay, a little bit. I've got a little bit of D&D stuff in there. Okay, so like in like King's Quest, you would go around and you would find items, and then you would use the items, in the game to do different stuff that you
This is a
may.
video game, like Legend of
Yes,
Zelda kind of
yes,
thing.
yes,
Nice. Okay.
yes. It's an old like DOS game, honestly. So that's how old I am. So yeah, it's so basically what we have here is a level 1 wizard. But unlike most wizards that are level 1, I did not want Mort to have any spells. He's dopey, he's silly, he's cute. And I did not want him to have even one spell. So basically, the book is about this level 1 wizard who, wakes up, he finds a note on his door. He's all excited. He's got his first quest. He's going to do stuff. So, yeah, it ends up being kind of a different quest than what he was expecting. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to show pages, I can actually probably tell it better with the pages. Okay, so yes, so what you're looking at right now is Wart doing his big like introduction, like because uh, this is page, I think it's like 3. But yeah, he's doing this huge introduction, and he's got his hat on, and now he's ready to go on this amazing adventure or quest that he thinks it's going to be. So, yeah, he leaves and ends up in another town and on a completely different quest. And while he's doing all of this, he's finding items. He's, picking them up. And in my book, there is an inventory. There is a level up bar. He will level up and he will have an inventory. So he'll be finding items. And of course, because he's a level 1 wizard with no spells, he gets hassled a lot, right? So he's going to run into all of these crazy characters that are going to just pretty much harass him. And in my world of Brightmoor, beards. Beards are huge. They are like if you are a wizard you want a beard. And if you're not a wizard, you still want a beard. So people would think you're a wizard and think that you're just the most awesome wizard ever, because the bigger and thicker the beard, the more awesome you are, right?
Okay.
So, of course, Wart doesn't have a wizard beard at all. He's, just baby face. And you cannot grow them. They do not grow beards. You have to earn them or find them, are the only ways you get beards. So, yeah.
So are they like Santa beards that hang and not really stick
Yes,
on?
yes, yes. Okay, so let me explain the beard thing. So the villain, the really bad villain in my book, is called Grey Moss.
Is there a picture of him?
I don't know. I think I took it down, honestly. I think I've only got 2 or 3 pages up right now because I was messing with it and I messed it all up and then I got fed up. But actually, Peter did a picture, but his isn't. His art's much better than mine. But you can probably get the idea. So yes, in the bookmark right there, that is him. He's a skeletal guy. So he was this huge, powerful wizard, a long time ago, and he was defeated and he was locked in a tomb. Well, in Brightmoor, you don't die. There is no true death. You either come back as a zombie or you come back as a skeleton. Well, poor Grey Moss, he, got the bad luck of the draw and he came back as a skeleton. So he was embarrassed. He didn't have any beard, right? He's this, ultra powerful wizard and he's got no beard. So there is a tomb near him and he just grabs some of the moss off of that tomb and hangs it on his face. So now he is a very powerful wizard with a very luscious moss beard. So yeah, that's kind of the idea of where the beards are going to come from. Is like his beard is made out of moss.
That's fun. That's fun. There's a level of eccentricity to it that I like a lot.
Yes. So yeah, that's how the beards work. And this poor level 1 wizard thinks he's getting this grand quest, ends up being a really crappy quest. And on the way, he ends up, of course, running into a king and then getting a really big quest. And then, by the end of it, he's face to face with Grey Moss. We got a level 1 wizard up against like a level 20 wizard. So, yeah, Wart's going to have to, and the whole time, because he's so clumsy and dopey and goofy, he's using these items that you see him picking up in the book to, get himself out of stuff. And it's always going to be something weird that you wouldn't like. Okay, the first 2 items he has is a dagger and a cupcake when he leaves the house. Those are the 2 items he starts with. So they're going to be, and the dagger is not a weapon. Wart does not have a weapon. So yeah, he's going to have to figure out there's a use for him somewhere. So yeah, and the cupcake also kind of ties in with Nan the Necromancer because John and I not really worked on that together. I basically told him some stuff about my world, and he was like, I gotcha. So John pretty much said it all himself, but there was a couple things that I had him I was like, okay, look, if you can do this, it would be awesome. So yeah, the cupcake actually kind of ties into John's book as well. So you can actually find out where this cupcake comes from because it does actually play kind of a role in the book.
Okay, so the cupcake plays a role in the book.
Yes.
So you should have like a cupcake recipe tier at some point.
Oh my gosh, I should. I didn't even think about that, but definitely I should.
And then you could everybody starts making Mandy's magic cupcakes.
Yeah. That would be so funny.
Yeah. Only it would be really funny if you had some kind of like macadamia nut or something in the cupcakes, just so you can make people use the alliteration for Mandy's magic macadamia nut cupcakes.
Yes, something just totally odd. Yeah, that would be awesome. So yeah, so this is some original art that Peter did. And as you can see, that is Grey Moss standing over Wart looking all kinds of creepy. So yeah, you see how little and scared he is compared to Grey Moss. Yeah.
His staff looks like there's some magic going on though.
Okay, so yes, he will find a magic staff. I will give up that little secret. But again, this is Wart. So don't think for 1 second that he's going to be a cool guy walking around with a magic powerful staff. Not going to happen. He's a level 1 and he's silly. So yeah, you're not going to get that out of him.
Well, silly is good. Silly is really good. So this is definitely you thought it up as stories for your child, and
Mhm.
there's obviously angles to it that are interesting to even adults. So this is definitely an all ages book, right?
Absolutely, yes. The way I wrote this, I had my little girl pick out some of her favorite stuff that we had, that I had made up at some point. And, like, okay, so when we do WART, what's some of the stuff you really like? And she told me some of the stuff that she really liked. And then I took that and I kind of did like a SpongeBob thing with it where there are some adult humor. You'll get it, but your children will not. So it'll actually be fun for you to read as well. Yeah, I did it a lot like Shrek and SpongeBob. Yes. Uh, yes. And of course, I should add that when we do go starting WART number 2, level 2, I Peter is now the artist on that book. So yeah, it'll be Work the Wizard with Pete's art. So two brilliant minds brought into one, right?
Right. Jade Spider-Man's in the
Hey,
chat. Hey Jade, how's it going?
what is up?
Good to have everybody who's willing to come in and chat. We love chats. Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Everybody who's here, we definitely appreciate you. And do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will be doing more live streams and be doing more videos. I promise. I just got to free up some of the crap on my plate.
Yeah, right.
Right. um, we'll get there. I got plans. I got plans.
Yes. but
So
so yeah, that's I really did want it to be fun for adults too because um I've had to sit down and read book after book after book. And some of them are good. Like I love Dr. Seuss, but after a while, it all kind of just feels like you're reading the same thing over and over again. So
yeah.
I really wanted something different that, a 4 year old, because my little boy thinks it's funny too. So that a 4 year old would like, my 9 year old likes, and, any adult that I've shown it to has been like, hey, that's funny. That's good. So that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be, and like my husband does have a beard. And when I was doing, starting to draw and stuff, I had left some of my boards, on the counter. And I heard my husband and my daughter in there talking. And, she was like, Daddy, what level wizard would you be? And I listened to them have like a 10-minute, like, real conversation with a father and a daughter, and it was cute, and there was banter, and it was because of the book that I was writing. So I would, just the fact that that's awesome. It gives like, most of the guys in comic books, they are guys, but I can just see somebody like, I don't, one of the guys sitting there with his kid, and like, well, Daddy, what level wizard would you be? And that's adorable to me. And that's what I want, is to make that nighttime, because that's the most special time to me, is at night when I'm reading to my kids. They're in bed, they're calm, for once in the day. And that's when I can snuggle with them and read. And so, yeah, I was hoping that I can make something that, dads and moms can sit there, snuggle up with their kids, and actually have, like, actually look. And when work picks up an item, I didn't make a point to, in the comic book, to be like, oh, look, he's got an item, and pull you out of the story. But it allows the parent to be like, oh, look, he's got a cupcake now. What do you think he's going to do with that cup? And you can build your own kind of thing with your kids with it. And yeah, it's awesome.
That is kind of cool. I hope you do more War of the Wizard books on top of the ones that you plan on doing, because I can see like 20 years from now, when your kids have kids, them reading grandma's book to their kids.
Yes.
So
Yes, exactly. And they can, they can snuggle with their kids. And because really, when you have kids, like my 9-year old, she doesn't want cuddles during the day. She's all running on, doing her own thing on the computer.
Mhm.
And my 4-year old, he's hardly ever still. He's jumping off the furniture. He's running here. He's running. But that is the one time that I can pull my kids, even my 9-year old, I can pull her up to me and be like, all right, let's snuggle for a minute and I'm going to read you a story. And so, yeah, that is my favorite time of the day. So that is also, I wanted to write a book that parents could actually enjoy and build something with their kids with it. So, yeah.
So how long do you see the future of What the Wizard? Like indefinite, or do you have like an
As
end to where it's going?
no, no, as long as people want to read it and want to read it with their kids and stuff, I'm going to keep making them because
Yeah.
this is a dream come true. So like I'm not like a professional artist by any means. I didn't go to art school. This is just something I saw something in Comicsgate that I loved. I had an idea and I wanted to bring it to paper. So I did it. That's what I did. And so yeah, as long as people want to read it, this is like a dream come true for me. This is like, holy crap. I mean, like, I actually got to write down on my kids' paperwork this year for school. Instead of saying stay at home mom, I wrote down comic book creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got to like, so that was really cool. That was like, yeah, rock on. I'm not just a stay at home mom. I write comic books. So yeah, this is like a dream come true for me, seriously. It's crazy.
That's awesome though. I mean, you've moved. Let's see. Have you how many? Do you know how many copies you've moved? Do you have a head count on that? Do you keep
I
track?
I do, but I don't have it written down.
Yeah, you have 122 backers, and I'm sure
Yeah.
some of those have bought more than one copy. So
Yes.
let's guess, over 125 copies at least. I mean, that's for going from, from never doing this kind of thing before to doing that and doing it all by yourself. That's pretty amazing. I'd be
Yeah.
happy with 125 books right now. I'm nowhere near that, so I would totally be happy with that.
Yeah. I did kind of do everything by myself, but I also have to say, if it wasn't for the help of people like, like Peter and John Hayes and Dark Gift Comics, who did my other Ashcan Sunday Follies, and all of the YouTubers that allowed me to come on their channels just to show my book and so like what you're doing right now. There is a lot more. So I can sit here and say I did it all, and but really, I came in with no followers. I knew nobody, and yeah, from that, there was just so many people that believed in me and like was like, no, you got when I was having a bad day or something bad had happened, they were like, you're okay. Take a deep and that means so much in this to have somebody just I mean, even if it's just a pat on the back, like you did good. Something, damn it. Just so yeah, that alone has really made a huge difference is, the community.
Yeah. Well, the community, community is what makes things successful. I
Mhm.
remember, people who talk to me, learned that I've been doing, YouTube since, there has been YouTube.
Right.
And one of these days we'll have, when we're not pushing books, we'll have to sit around and go over like old YouTube videos, whoever else has them, and just like laugh at old YouTube videos. We'll like look at your
Yeah.
early videos. We'll look at some of my old videos. We'll just sit around and laugh at each other. It'd be great. Um,
Yes.
uh, you, you know, the thing that I have found is that a long time ago, when YouTube was a baby, what made it successful was the community. That creators would have to like share audiences because there was, you know, to have 10,000 subscribers was unheard of at that point
Right.
because there was maybe 100,000 people using YouTube altogether. You
Hmm.
know, And so it was a crazy time. So we had to share subscribers. It was like, introduce you to my friends and I'll introduce you to your subscribers and we'll do videos together. And so shoot this stuff on your end and send me the clips and I'll edit it on my end and I'll mix it with my own videos and we'll pretend like we shot a video together. Yeah.
Right. Yes, that is awesome.
Yeah. So that kind of concept is pretty much what I've seen in the community, and that is how you build an audience. It's how you build a fan base.
It is.
Because if you have something that other people will like and you introduce it to those other people, which is why anybody who's listening, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a Twitter, if you have a comic book, if you have people in your family, if you have friends, if you have a Facebook, if you have any way to communicate anything to anybody, please do everybody in the community a favor and push hard, because we all need your help, every one of us. And then someday it'll be your turn and we will all be there for you. That is the thing. So
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Now, so Peter is. I have to tease Peter. Is Peter still in the chat? Yeah, he's working.
Yeah.
He's okay. So I have to tease. I was watching you guys do a stream, and I forget who the third person was in the stream. I at the moment I forget. But Peter had these sunglasses on, and he looked like a British Robert De Niro.
Oh, it's when we did a stream with Tug. Yeah, when we did one with that umbrella guy. Yeah, Pete was looking rocktastic that night.
It was cracking me up. I was all like, I haven't seen Peter have this look. I mean, I've seen, pictures of him and I've seen him occasionally put his face on camera, but it just cracked me up because I didn't know if he was doing a shtick or it was like him for real or what, but I was all like, oh, give me some Raging Bull right now. I need Raging Bull.
Yeah, no,
freaking love you, Peter, man. Freaking love you, dude.
He is just the nicest guy in the entire world. I swear, he really is. But yeah, I think if I'm correct, he was getting over a cold, and he was just like, I can't go on cam like this. I gotta do something. And yeah, but he looked awesome. But the first time I ever saw Peter on cam, he was on War Campaign, and he had on this this ridiculous helmet. I don't even know what it was, but it was like ridiculous. And he's like just standing there with this. He's got so many hats, and they're so ridiculous.
That's awesome,
so funny.
Bro. That's
yes.
Awesome. Everybody's got to have their shtick,
Yeah.
The helmet, though, I wish I could have seen that. I wish there's.
Yeah, and they took it. I tried to find it again because I was going to make a video with it. And it's not up anymore. So now I don't have the footage I need to make this great video that I had planned on making to aggravate Pete with.
I get bummed when you get when I was mentioned in Ethan's stream for like a few minutes. He was talking about my book, and I guess he was like wrestling over whether he liked the title or not, and I missed it because I was actually unconscious. I was asleep,
Oh no!
And so I woke up to like a little bit of boost in sales, which I'm thankful for. If Ethan ever watches this stream, thank you, sir, for the little boost in sales. The thing that I thought that was amazing about that was like I was like, oh wait, this would be awesome because I could like capture a bit of it and then like use it for as like a promotion in my own videos. But he didn't he put it on private or something, so it was like not available. So I didn't even get to watch it. I didn't even get to see it.
Don't you hate that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah. That's just like really. And then you can't find it.
Yeah. Luckily, I got a full update from a loyal friend who is on there, who is always rolling for everybody. Tampa is rolling.
Oh wow! Everybody. Yes, he is. He's awesome.
Yes,
he is a really good. I can't think. Why is my mind blank tonight? Yeah,
Mine's
I,
blinked every night, so
yeah, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, damn it. But yeah, he's amazing. And yeah, he pushes everybody's books.
pushes
He's
hard every day.
hard every day.
Mhm.
There's also Chris Evans is another one that just really, like, he does for WART, like a little story every morning. Well, he was doing it when it was live. Now he's moved. I'm in demand, so now he's helping other people. But he would always do like a little story. And every morning when I would wake up, I would go look and see what kind of little WART the Wizard tale Chris had come up with that day, because it was always something goofy. And
Yeah.
it would have like a little meme of a wizard blowing himself up or something. It was really, really funny. So, oh, hey, Wyatt. Sorry,
Hey, Wyatt.
we got Wyatt over there.
Yeah, I saw Wyatt complaining on Twitter how we were 50 minutes late because we were sitting and gabbing before we went live. Sorry about that, Wyatt.
We
got caught up in conversation. Sorry.
Yes.
But thank you for being here, dude.
Know how much I talk. They're not surprised. I'm going to be late to my own funeral.
Well, that being late to your own funeral is a good thing, I think.
Maybe.
That's a positive. It's like I'll probably just not show up to mine. Hopefully, I can avoid it.
Yes, just don't show up. It's done. No worries. I'm not going.
We're actually talking about your book tonight, but I have a reference because, like, we've talked about my book, and how like that Captain Love has that legend he can't die kind of thing, but he really hasn't actually died yet. That actually comes from a joke that I told in my life over and over and over again, and that is like, I don't plan to die, and I am not dead yet, so this might actually work out for me.
Awesome.
But that's where that comes from, actually. So
very cool.
Anyway, back to your book. So the next thing I want to know is when do you think you're going to start fulfillment?
December. I can't give an exact because I have to wait until I get the books some kind of time frame. But I am shipping in December.
Okay. So have you finished everything yet? I mean, is it all done and ready to go?
Yeah. Or? Okay. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I finished drawing the book ahead of schedule, and then I went digital. So technically, I could take what I have already done, what was already done, and go on and scan it, do a couple of things because it is done. But I'm doing a redraw. So I'm kind of starting. So yes, if I run out of time, I'm good. I'm on time, but I would really like to. I'm really like busting my butt to get the redraw done. So, but yeah, it will be out in December. So yeah, it's. But I'm hoping I'm able to like pump out the redraws and still be the quality that now I am aware that I'm capable of. So yeah.
Well, most of your backers came before you went in demand.
Long before I came in demand. Oh yeah. So yeah, they everybody that's backed me, I think they know that I'm not a professional. And they
no, you are now though.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, now I am. Yeah, absolutely. But I never went into this saying, hey, my art looks like John Malin, or hey, my story, it's an all ages book. Your kids are gonna love it. The pictures, you know what I mean? It works for the book. In fact, I have to scale back actually what I can do now because it doesn't fit what I'm doing with the book. So some pages I'll draw out and I'm like, oh, I did a good job on that. That's too good. So I got to actually scale back just a little bit to make it more, he's goofy, he's silly, he's bumbly. I don't want him to look like, you know what I mean? Right. I wanted to look goofy and cartoony. And so, yeah. But yeah, December is, yeah. I'm hoping everybody gets theirs by Christmas is what I'm hoping. Because I know some people have probably got this for Christmas presents because it is an all ages book. So right. I'm wanting to make sure everybody has theirs before Christmas.
Well, I'm not sharing mine with any kids. I'm going to read it myself and keep it. So let's look
Aw.
at your tiers here. So your featured tier is the ultimate adventure.
Yes.
And what's in the ultimate adventure? See, 3 physical signed copies of Wart the Wizard, one
Yes.
of each cover,
Hmm.
and 1 physical signed sketch kiss card.
Yes.
And what exactly is a sketch kiss card? I see the card here, but what is it? Just a card that's sketched and you kiss on it?
I actually, hold on. You want to see one?
Yeah.
I actually got them. Hold on. I haven't drawn on them yet, but hold on one second. I'll go about it.
Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 boom.
Okay. Sorry, I should have been prepared for that. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, these.
You took exactly the amount of time it took for me to actually like sing the Jeopardy theme song. So
Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. So this is it.
wait,
Um.
hold on. Let's get a better look at that. Hold on, so everybody can see you. Here, line.
Oh,
Boom.
well, I'm big now. Okay, so yeah, that. I don't know if you can hear me. So that is the. I will be kissing it right there, and I did that backwards. I did that backwards. So yeah, I drew Wart a little picture because this is what I actually did do. So everybody would get a little hand drawn picture. I will kiss right there, and then I have the back of it that is the Peter Gilmore
Ah,
that he
how
did.
nice.
So yeah, and then everybody that gets that will have one of these. I'm actually going to do when I get ready to start them. I'm going to do a live stream and just kind of sit here and doodle on a couple and be like, all right, well, somebody's going to get this one and give it a kiss and then start on the next, and just kind of show people, you know,
Very cool.
how I'm going to do it. So
That's
yeah, that
awesome.
is. So we've already ordered them. They're in, and they are absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I just haven't kissed them yet. But there's one more that I did a little sketch on. I forgot I'd been goofing around with them.
Hold on. Let's see.
I
Let's
made
get a
my
good look at that. Show it again. Oh, nice. So they're not all the same sketch. They're different sketches.
no. They're all different because I'm just sitting here doing it. So
So you're hand sketching each and every one of them.
yes,
Okay, so
every
that's different. That
yes,
just
yes.
that's
Every single one of
special.
them is going to have its own personal little sketch. I can't guarantee what everybody's going to get because I'm just going to doodle on them. But everybody's going to get their own, their
You
own
get tired.
thing.
You get tired. The last 100 are stick figures.
Right? No, I'm just joking. I'll make them party. But yeah, so yeah, that's what they are. And so yeah, every backer will get all 3 covers: the Peter Gilmore cover, the Vic King cover, and the Simon Pothier cover. And then also one of these kiss cards. They will also be getting 3 trading cards, and hopefully, if we get that next, I think it's like $62. They'll be getting a custom double-sided bookmark by Peter Gilmore. So
And you only have 7 of these left. So that
I
means
do.
you sold like 43 of them.
Yes,
See, that's awesome. That's awesome.
absolutely.
That's a lot of books.
It is. It is a lot of books, and I'm signing all of them too. So I'm gonna be a busy girl.
Sweet. Now this is just an extra set of trading cards.
Yes. I had a few people DM me asking could they get extras, and so I figured why not throw up another tier for get you some extras. So yeah, it's just an extra for people that want some extra trading cards.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing a $5 trading card tier on top of mine. Although I was afraid that everybody would just buy that instead.
No, they would not.
So here we go. The Nan the Necromancer Ash Can.
Yes. Okay, so that's the one I was talking about earlier that John Hayes did. Incredible artist, freaking incredible. So he wrote this. This is all him. He wrote this ash can about a little girl named Nan who kind of sees Ward doing a magic trick of some nature and kind of becomes infatuated with him and just thinks he's like this amazing wizard and everything, and because she's just a little girl. And yeah, it's so silly, it's funny, and I mean, like I said, it plays so perfectly into my book. Like I just told John, like just a few little things about the story, about the world, and a couple little things that if he could add would be great. He was like, "Oh, I got you." And I mean, yeah, it's freaking incredible. It's awesome.
We see we got some comics out here. Jade Spider-Man says, "Excellent. I'm ready to get her to the bookmark. We got to have that, man."
Aww.
These guys are excited about your stuff here. And then let's see here. Well, not me technically. All I can do is help. It's back hold 9 fingers, Jeremy and friends. Okay, I'm missing what that means. You have any idea what he means?
Yeah, I've got some fans. I've had some fans today. Some Mandy lovers that don't know that they love me yet because they haven't had a chance to fall in love with me. And yeah, Jade and Peter, and yeah, they may have taken a back hole or two. Perhaps.
I got you.
Perhaps we don't know, but perhaps.
Fantastic. Hilarious. Okay, so we have an adventure. So this is one physical signed copy of Wart the Wizard, covered by Peter Gilmore.
Yes.
Peter Gilmore, who's in the chat here, of course.
Yes.
Yay, hail Peter Gilmore.
Hail Peter. But yeah, and he did everything on that. The colors, that is all Peter. So yeah, that sounded so wrong. Oh my god.
It sounded so wrong.
That sounded so wrong.
And then we have a Dark Tale, which is a physical signed copy of Wart the Wizard, cover by Sim. Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. Sim does great work. He did a fan art of Captain Love that I really like. I'm trying to figure out like what I can do with it. Like I'm probably gonna make a video just like bragging on it. So, let's see here. I love his art style. He's got like a way of just exaggerating the right things to make it look cartoony without making it look stupid cartoony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got some skills. So A King's Quest, one physical signed copy of Wart the Wizard, cover by Vic King. Oh wait, I actually accidentally kicked it to the order page. Hold on, I gotta go back now. I clicked it one too many times.
One too many.
That's the one thing about Indiegogo that drives me nuts is like you can't like accidentally click and then it like I'm gonna get an email later. Didn't you want to finish your order?
Oh gosh. That's funny.
Do you get those emails when you overclick? Because I do.
I'm sure I have. It probably just went to spam though.
Went to spam.
Most of my stuff does.
And then we got Bookmark Plus Ultimate Adventure for $275. Yeah. Now this sounds like an insane perk. So what's this? This is the
Yes. So in this one, you get the Ultimate Adventure, everything that I have mentioned before. You also get the Sunday Follies Ashcan. But you also will receive the actual artwork that's on the bookmark, the original art that Peter did that's on the artwork. So
and that's still available.
Yes.
Oh, surprised someone hasn't picked that up yet.
Yeah, me too. Because the other ones, they went quick.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's not being pushed.
I'm probably not. Probably not.
I mean, I've watched you talk about your book a bunch of times. This is the first I heard of it, and I've been on and I visited your campaign. It's the first time I noticed it. So it's like.
But now we did just add that. So, we didn't just add it, but it's only been up maybe like 2 weeks or something.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, it's.
Well, I backed your book a long time ago, so
yeah.
That has a lot to do with why I already backed your book. I'm not going to end up on your page as much. And this one's gone. This one, the Grave Moss Ultimate Adventure, is gone.
Yes.
That one's sold.
Mm-hmm.
And then the original Wizard Guy. Ooh, that one went for $400. How nice.
Yes.
Very nice. And that's this right here. This thing we're looking at this right next to
it. Right? Yes.
And that's also
amazing art.
That's also Peter's work, right? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Very excellent.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you have one like art piece left that's for sale. So, and it's Peter Gilmore's bookmark art, right?
Mhm.
So, and
Right.
that's fantastic. And then you have these are the three different covers, right? The King's Quest, the
Yes.
Dark Tale,
Mhm.
and the Epic Adventure.
Right.
Sweet. And then you have the Ashcan of Net. And now this is just the Ashcan by itself, right?
Yes. Yes.
And now there's a limit to this or not? It's usually just 12 of them claimed, but is there a
Oh no,
limit to it?
there's no limit. There's just yeah.
Excellent. Well,
And
how exciting.
I sent out I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now. If you had already backed Work the Wizard, I think I sent everybody that had already backed the link. But in case you don't have it, I will resend it. I didn't want people to have already backed and then have to pay shipping if they wanted to add Man the Necromancer. So I sent out a link for everybody for like the tier to where there is no shipping for Nan. If you don't have it and you still want to backmark the wizard, if you would just DM me, email me, hit me up on Indiegogo, I don't care. I will get y'all the link because I don't want anybody paying shipping twice. So
That makes sense. That
yeah,
makes
because this
sense.
this was added after the campaign was already going and I'd already made sales. So yeah, I don't want anybody to have paid shipping twice on it. So yeah, if somebody doesn't still have the link or you never got it and it went to spam or whatever, just DM me. I'll fix it. I'll give you a link to no shipping. So yeah.
All right. So Wyatt wants us to make a small little plug here for Rocket Gal.
Oh, did y'all think I wasn't going to do that anyways? Y'all cry. So yes, Wyatt Holiday and Peter Gilmore have a book coming out in 2020 called Rocket Gal and the Moment of Mars. Y'all, the mailing list is already open, so you can go and sign up. And I'm sure they're going to add all kinds of little neat things for people that sign up for the mailing list early. Um, this is going to be amazing. It's a little bit of like Flash Gordon with some Barbarella and really, really, really sexy main character in the book. Yeah, funny. Oh my gosh, I haven't. I've heard some ideas. So freaking funny. It's going to be hilarious. So yeah, everybody, make sure y'all go and sign up for that mailing list because I'm telling y'all, this is going to be the book of 2020. This is the one everybody is going to be talking about. So yeah.
Well, I love sexy tongue in cheek books, so I know I'm gonna like it.
Yes, yes, it's going to be amazing. It really is. You know, Pete and Wyatt, I talk to them all the time, and both of them are hilarious. I talk to both of them at the same time, and it's so funny listening to them banter with each other that I can't wait to see what these two crazy cats come up with because they're goofy. They're so silly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
fantastic. Well, we've been going for 45 minutes, and it's got to be late where you are right now.
yeah, a bit.
So let's get a final super pitch for Wart the Wizard, and then we will wrap it up.
Okay, awesome. So, like, what? Y'all haven't backworked the wizard yet? What's wrong with y'all? So, yeah, everybody, make sure that y'all go and back this book. I really, 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 seriously, I put my whole heart into this. Yep, everybody, we've only got a little bit more time left before we are no longer in demand. And yeah, so everybody make sure you go back it. Don't forget about Nan the Necromancer. Everybody that backs will get the 3 trading cards. Two of them by myself and one by Miguel Bell, who is an artist that I met off of Instagram, actually. And so, yeah, and then everybody also gets a free copy of Sunday Follies, which is by Dark Gift and Midnight Images. And yeah, it is freaking awesome. It's a story all about how Wart goes through different hats. And it's a Wart going through this silly little adventure where he keeps getting different kind of hats. And it's because, his hat's kind of his trademark, that giant hat he wears on his head. So,
Right.
yeah, everybody make sure that you go check out my book. Make sure y'all sign up for Rocket Gal and the Moment of Mars. And yeah, everybody, please retweet, 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 retweet. Yes.
Definitely. Everybody grab an oar. Let's all row. Let's all make it happen for Wart the Wizard.
Yes.
And then thank you very much for coming to watch the show. Please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so that you're notified, and click that little bell so that you actually get like a little warning when I actually will be going live or post a video. I appreciate that. That helps me a lot. And thank you for attending. Hey, Mandy, don't go anywhere. We're going to stop the broadcast.
Awesome.
Okay, bye,
Bye,
everybody.
y'all. Sorry. I was saying bye.